Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 3, Episode 7 of Dawson's Creek. This time the title of the episode is Escape from Witch Island. And I am here, I'm back, I'm ready for a new episode of Dawson's Creek. I honestly miss my shows, I miss my regular shows like Dawson's Creek, All America, and iCarly. I miss also High School Musical, the series. I miss them all, and I'm gonna try my best to deliver as much as I can. Even if this is not my normal, regular setup, that doesn't matter. I'm still gonna try to give you guys my best, and yeah, I am excited. I'm really excited for this episode, and how things will turn out, you know. I'm very excited. This season so far is doing very well, and I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm ready, and what else can I say? Other than how much I love this show and how much I miss this show. I don't know how many episodes I'm gonna watch today. We're gonna focus on this one. If I want to do another one, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll focus, like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I should, you know, since there's not much time left of the year, I should just focus in like a couple of shows, and then, you know, focus on a couple of shows, and then next year do the entire thing as I always do. But I don't know. I just wanted to watch Dawson's Creek today. Here I am. So hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys continue supporting for more. So please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you love Dawson's Creek. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction is always posted first on Patreon. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like it. Also, give it a heart. Yeah, give it a heart if you if you are on Patreon, and if you love the show, and if you miss the show, give it a heart, please. That will mean the world to me. But for now, I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like it. And without further ado, let's just begin with Season 3, Episode 7 of Dawson's Creek. Here we go.
I haven't had a whole lot of time for that pesky endeavor known as schoolwork.
B, I thought you worked at the marina. What happened?
That's a long and exceedingly soapy story, Dawson.
How is it that he doesn't know?
Has Eve helped you add any more crimes and misdemeanors to your record?
Eve, actually.
Oh, we left with, I now like, things are coming back to me. Doesn't figure out that Eve and, like, whether if that's her real name, and Jen are related.
Well, let me guess. You, sold him on the idea of making a movie instead?
Yeah.
Classic Dawson Larry.
Here's the
Classic.
best part. Jen and Pacey are also excused from doing the paper as long as they lend me a hand tomorrow.
Oh.
I guess my invitation got lost in the mail.
I would have invited you. It just...
Forget about it.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
are you in?
I'm in.
Well, you know, if I blow up the paper, then I'll probably fail the class, and if I fail the class, well, that could be the beginning of a long and tragic downward spiral that dooms me to wait the tables of Cape Side's greasy spoons for eternity, so...
I mean, you can say just, you know, yes, you know.
Best high school makeout place ever.
I think that's when
shut
your
up.
father and I made love for the first time.
We don't need to know that.
Honey, are you okay?
No, she's not.
It's no surprise there, Potter. After all, you are quite the skittish kid.
I thought Blair Witch was groundbreaking.
Oh, look at them being playful! Look, did you look at them being playful? Are they cute? Aren't they cute? Yes, they are. Shut up, everyone.
I say witch is just a buzzword. For a girl who happens to follow her completely healthy, totally natural urges and explore her sexuality. But see, you can't do that in the swinging 1690s without getting the good townsfolk all up in arms.
Well, that is true.
So what are these?
Well, lucky for you, Jen. I mean, we live in a world where you can follow your natural urges without fear of persecution.
You're right.
Yeah.
I would have been so burned at the stake by now.
She would have, sadly. She would have. But the thing is that, you know, times change. And I'm so happy for that. And, like, I love that Jen is really, like, I don't know. I don't want to, you know, tempt or question whether if there is such a thing as witchcraft or not. I don't know. But the thing is that even till this day, you know, you replace the word witch with feminist, you know, and then you're cast as, you know, this awful person that you shouldn't be listening because you're too radical and you hate old men, and you know, the word might have changed, but the implications behind it hadn't, you know, they hasn't. So
I can't tell you how much I miss this, Joey.
what, her setting up the camera? Okay.
You're lucky.
These two are not getting back together, aren't they? I don't know. I think that because like I kind of saw an opening for Joey and Pacey, and that's what I have wanted since the first episode, I think. So I'm cool with the friendship. Do not want the ship, you know.
I'm really glad we're friends again.
He's trying to play cool. Dude, you still have feelings for him? Yeah, friends.
300
Oh,
years
for
ago,
the-
harlots who were praying lightly to those who dabble in the black art.
One time in high school.
Grams is like, you know, I don't know.
Mind if I ask you a couple questions? I'm making a movie.
Only if you return the favor.
Wait, are you also
Right.
making a movie? The
So,
fuck? We all bloggers
what's your movie
now?
about?
I'm making a documentary on Witch Island. What's your movie about?
Making a documentary about all the people making a documentary about Witch Island. Ever since Blair Witch hit, every geek with a camcorder and a dream's been out here, so... Good luck, this baby will get me on the festival circuit, right?
Right.
Yeah. What can you tell me about Witch Island?
Is his camera on even with the thing closed? Aha! How perfect. How perfect and scary.
Making a little movie, are we?
Yeah.
He's ripping off the Blair Witch Project.
Come with me. I'll take you to the cemetery.
You realize Blair Witch was fake, right? Whereas my documentary is real.
I love that they're trying to make this creepy. And it's so not creepy.
You're not attracted to me in the slightest.
Not in the least.
Ouch.
No. I didn't mean it like that. You are certainly quite the little uber vixen, and I am nothing if not fond of you, but you're just not my type.
Right back at you, man.
I'm brooding and comely.
I'm sure that you score way high on some girl's cutometer pace. It's just not mine.
Oh, better catch than Ty the Bible beater or that skirt-chasing Neanderthal Chris
Why
Wolf.
do you
This
get
coming from a guy
offended?
whose
You don't
past
like her
relationships
either.
have ended with-
Oh my god, this is so ridiculous.
We're only 12.
What?
Well, there were 13 witches, Dawson. 13 girls were sent here, and there are only 12 graves.
Smart girl. Nobody ever picks up on that.
Really?
Name's Mary Waldeck.
Really? So no one in this town can count?
For those romantics out there, they believe that her lover came and took her away from this awful place.
Yeah, I don't believe either.
Yeah,
Wait, she was a
I'll give you the
lesbian.
cliff notes.
Oh no.
Mary's an
She
orphan.
was
I think that that's what makes this island such a charged place.
I bet she has lots of cats.
If you've ever loved somebody that you couldn't be with, you can feel it in the air. Sadness, longing, the uncertainty.
Okay, someone takes their job a little
You
bit
taking
too
this down,
serious.
Dawson?
What about the fire? Where did that happen?
Through the woods, at the church.
Of
Can you take us
course.
there? I'd love to get some footage.
No, because I never ever go into the woods.
Ah, okay.
And if you kids are smart,
You wouldn't either.
you won't either.
Oh, okay.
But if you do decide to go, we have some maps in the gift shop.
Quite slow and
Because you're
feel
interested,
or chant these
you know.
words to make him yours.
I mean, if you're gonna die, at least buy something first.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. Please, you don't have to swallow the branches, I promise.
She can be very convincing.
Fine. Fine. But Lindley, payback is gonna be a bitch.
I like their dynamic.
Maybe he forgot about her. Maybe he met someone else.
Named
Didn't meet
Eve,
someone
you
else
know?
and forgot about it. And obviously, they were never meant to be in the first place. See my point?
Okay.
Could you be any more naive?
Any more cynical?
Could you be any more irritating? Pipe down, you guys. We're here.
Spaghetti straps and open-toed shoes? Not on my watch.
The fuck?
7.1. Offensive and disgusting.
So she's now the police? The moral police?
Excuse me.
It's sent a minister over every Sunday, but the girls would just tease him so mercilessly, eventually gave up and stopped coming.
Well, they
hang with those
abandoned
girls.
them there.
I wonder if Pacey loves me yet.
I love that.
A group of men from the mainland treated the island like their own personal brothel. When word got out, the Bible thumpers got together and decided enough was enough. And then an angry mob came, crawled the girls into this church, set it on fire.
And that's when William was to
Holy
run off with
fuck.
Mary.
Hold on, Romeo.
The story I'm interested in telling.
Well, a good documentarian looks at the story from all possible angles, Dawson. Not just from the perspective of his cloying and annoying worldview.
Oh, so we're insulting him.
Hey, is Pacey shown up yet?
Did we lost him?
You know what? I'll go find him. You two go back to that boat guy and make sure he doesn't leave without us, and we'll meet you back at the docks.
Really? We're splitting up. This is not a good idea in horror movies. You get killed if you do that.
We're friends. Why can't we just leave it at that?
Friends.
Yeah, you take
Okay,
away
what?
everything else that we are, and then that's what we are. We're friends.
I thought you agree with
Dawson?
that, though.
You can't just will a friendship into existence. And you know,
Oh, so you guys
I
are
don't
not
know
even
anything
friends?
about your life either.
Joy, I'm sorry if I've been distant, but that...
So, you come with me now, or I can come back in the morning and find out who's still alive.
Yeah, no, thank you.
We're not gonna leave without our friends.
Really?
Whatever you do, don't go in the woods!
Well, that's amazing.
The idea of a wholesome, biblically themed meal this evening with Grams isn't sounding too gosh darn unappealing. I'd even consider saying grace, but instead, I am traipsing around some haunted forest with the likes of you.
Why am
Why
I
do you
always
so-
the bad guy? Huh?
Yeah, I don't
Do
know.
I deserve this? I love has this horrible habit of messing everything up.
Yeah.
That it does.
But sex is nice.
Yeah? Stop.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Sex good, love bad. You toss it into the wok, it messes the whole thing up.
Sex is never casual, Pacey.
Perhaps. But what if both partners agreed to the terms beforehand?
You guys are agreeing to
Like
be
prenup?
friends
Yes,
with benefits?
exactly. Like a pre-getting busy agreement. I'm just thinking out loud here. You know, this may be the witch's brew talking, Lindley, but you are starting to look all kinds of cute.
No! Stop! 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 I don't think I can deal with that. I mean, is there, you know, chemistry? Yeah, you know, sexual, yeah, they're hot people, you know, but I don't know, because that will mess everything up. Because, like, if Joey finds out that Pacey slept with her, then I don't think there's a chance for Joey and Pacey, you know?
This time apart has me wondering if our bond was but an illusion.
Is that what you think, Joey?
Why? She's just reading.
That our relationship was some sleight-of-hand magic trick you made to fill up some hole in your life?
Look, I didn't say that, Dawson. Don't put words into my mouth.
Yeah,
I don't have
please.
to.
I mean, excuse me for thinking back and looking forward, but I'm just trying to make sense of what's happened to us.
I don't know. I think you're too obsessed with that. I will let it go. And start dating Pacey.
Joey, you yourself once told me.
The fuck is that? Looks like a bomb.
This is mighty peculiar, people.
What?
There's no bell.
What? Wonderful.
Okay, I'm now sufficiently late.
They're trying to scare them.
November 10th, 1693.
Because that's today.
It's also the anniversary of the fire.
And you decided to come here on this day?
I'm not feeling particularly visionary at the moment.
You know what? If I were them and this place caught up in fire 300 years ago. I want to have so many candles, like, light up. I will go back to the gift shop, you know. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't buy this creepy thing.
So what do we do now?
Oh. Should I take my pants off?
Maybe we should kiss first.
Yeah.
Are they?
That's a good idea.
Really? Stop! Oh, they
Is
asked.
this the smell? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.
Are they gonna continue making that? You're shitting me, right? You're shitting me. Who's doing this to scare them? It's not real. It wasn't real. What? It was like special effects or something?
Just get the hell out of here.
Guys, there's got to be a logical explanation for all this.
There
Why don't you
isn't.
send us a postcard, Spock? Because I, for one, am not sticking around to find out. Come on. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure that this came with the tour.
What?
It looks like two people standing on the dock watching you go. See, look close.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that those are. Well, you can zoom in. Look at that terrible camera. They play you for a fool. What? Is it the girl from the gift shop and the guy from the boat? What are we thinking? William and the other girl.
Principal Green, we got a situation here. What could all of these students have possibly done wrong?
Each and every one of them was in direct violation of the rules of conduct.
The rules of conduct were prepared in 1957. Of course they're going to be in violation. Now, after you've dismissed these students, I'd like you to stop by my office.
A little, the power went over her head. Someone's a little bit scared.
So when are we gonna talk about it? But keep in mind it's a two-way street.
Of course.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Well, that sounds fantastic.
Does it?
It does.
Good.
Should we, I don't know, should we kiss on it?
No.
No. Okay.
No, kissing is intimate, and we're not about intimacy.
Are they about to fall in love?
Perhaps we should just shake on it then. Yeah?
I mean, who else could it be other than Wendy and that boat guy?
Yeah, exactly.
He's a guy, she's a girl. They both had access to the island. They left the boat out there for us. I mean, it's the only possible explanation.
It is the only possible explanation. It is!
I don't know, Dawson. I mean, maybe you're right.
No, he's
Maybe
not.
William and Mary found their way back to each other after all.
And they're hunting people? That doesn't sound happy, you know?
You think?
It's just a thought.
By the way, how did you do in your PSATs?
Brilliantly.
I think that's... No, you want to convince me of something else. I don't... Oh, watch out. Thank you. I don't believe it. Okay, guys, so that was the end of Season 3, Episode 7 of Dawson's Creek. And was this a good episode? It was. Was it cheesy with the whole Witch Blair project type of vibe? Yeah, because it wasn't as scary, even though they tried to make it a bit scary. But I did like kind of like the parallels, right, between Joey and Dawson's story and this William and what's the name of the girl, Mary or Sarah, I don't know. that was allegedly a witch, you know. But the thing is that I don't know. I sometimes I go back and forth with Dawson and Joey. I just feel like at the moment they are like, Joey's a little bit pushing this a little bit too hard, when in reality they need to take their time to grow. And it happens, you know, that when you grow, the people in your life, you know, grow as well, you know, but not in the same direction as you do, right? But if you want to, you know, kind of rescue your friendship, I do understand that you kind of need to put the work in the sense of like, you know, you didn't even knew about what is happening in my life, how I got fired and things like that. And you guys are supposed to still be friends, right? So if you call her a friend, then be there for her as a friend. Everything else will just fall in place if it has to fall in place. But I think, you know, Joy was a little bit too... I wouldn't do that. But that's just, you know, my review at the end of the day will come from my perspective, you know. When I see someone, you know, pulling away, I am very much the one of like, hey, if they want to go, then go. And I won't fight for a friendship, you know. I'm very much like that always. Whether if that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. It's just the way I am. And that's why I find it weird and kind of like, oh, come on, Joey, don't be like, you know, be needy of that friendship when it looks like Dawson doesn't even have that in mind, you know. But that's me. Joey's different. And for Joey, Dawson means a lot of things, you know, and they have grown up together and they are, you know, of course she's gonna miss that connection that she had with him. Again, I wouldn't. But the thing is that my thought is that, right? I don't feel like Dawson and Joey are right now anything but friends. And that Dawson really is not ready for anything different, right? And for Joey to be pinning on him again, it's kind of like, let's not do that, you know? And also because I'm kind of hoping for Joey and Pacey, but it seems like it's never going to happen and it's going to just be a dream of mine. But anyways, then there is this whole thing about the Witch Island, right? And I'm like, that was just like special effects. It comes with the package of the tour that you come here and you experiment what it was like for the girls. At the end of the day, there was no bell, so where did the sound come from, right? There was no fire, you know, and like someone closed the door, all these things. And we saw the you know, the one that gave the tour, you know, she was there looking all suspicious with that very strange lamp. I don't know what the hell that was. It looked like a dildo to me at first. Then it looked like a bong, like, you know, the one that you smoke with. But yeah, you know, and she was looking very weird and she was still there. So all the chances are that they were played, you know. And the guy, the guy in the boat guy, why did he come back, you know? Why did he came back? Or you telling me what, that the souls of Mary and William and whatever are trapped there with those two and they are actually the lovebirds, or like, I don't believe it. Not for a second. I don't believe it. You know, and weird things happen on shows, but those shows are titled Riverdale and anything that has to that comes with Riverdale. You know, but Dawson's Creek, I don't, you know, supernatural things happening. Nah, I just don't believe it. They were played, they were tricked. I just don't believe that there are witches there or ghosts trying to relieve what happened, right? Now, the story of the women, the girls or women that were sent there, I do believe in that story. I do believe that they were mistakenly labeled as witches and sent there to die. I do believe that they killed them. At the end of the day, they were burned to death because of the people in town. I 100% believe that. Whether if Mary like got out, because if she got out, then why will she be here hunting them, right? With William, why? Like what? Did William got into the chapel as well and burned down? And also, if the chapel got burned down, how is it that it's still there, right? So I'm like, I don't believe anything, but I do believe that the girls were sent there and then they were murdered in some way. Maybe they did burn them. I don't know. But maybe they make this whole thing about like there's a 13 girl, right? Or something like that. I don't know. But I don't believe in that ghost story. I really don't. And then you have well, the whole thing with Pacey and Jen. And I'm like, do they have chemistry? Yes, they're really both really good actors, you know. I honestly, jumping into the episode, I didn't thought I was gonna end with the thought of them hooking up eventually and the fact that they have kissed. Because, like, out of everyone, like, it's not that they don't have chemistry, it's just that they are so polar opposites. Or not so much polar opposites at the end of the day. Very similar in some things, but very different in others that make them, in my opinion, very not compatible, you know? So, I don't know. It was kind of a surprise. I don't mind, actually, because, like, they're trying to explore the friends with benefits, you know? And why not, right? They're single, and I'm okay with that, but, like, I feel like I take it for what it is. It's just a little silly game between them. I don't feel like it's anything more than that. They're just, you know, that. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like, oh my god, this is the beginning of a ship. I don't ship them. I don't. They have chemistry, yes. Sexual chemistry, yes. Attraction for each other, yes. They're hot, you know, they're cute and all of that. So, of course, you're gonna see them as a, you know, cute, you know, couple. But for that to go beyond them being actually together, I mean, I wouldn't mind if they hook up. It's just that in my head, I'm like, okay, but like, Joy has always had this problem with Jen. And every time, like, I don't want to hear her say that every time she, you know, gets interested in a guy, Jennifer has already slept with them or kissed them or, you know, all of that. And I'm like, because I don't want to hear that argument again from her when and if it happens. But everything leads to this not ever happening again. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm very confused. Because I thought that we were leading towards that. They were being a little bit silly in this episode, like pushing each other and all that, Joey and Pacey. But nothing else, man. I'm like, you know. And then you have, what is her name? Oh my god, I forgot. How is it that I forgot her name? Pacey Sex. Oh my god. Okay, I forgot her name. Why did I blank? I blanked. Doesn't it happen to you guys? Oh my god, what's her name? I'm not gonna be able to like talk if I'm not remembering everything. I'm trying to remember. Andy. I was like, what? Andy, that's what. Okay, so we have her, and the fact that she's now in the, you know, I don't know what the hell she is. She's like a school police or something like that, you know. And for her to hold the moral, you know, high ground is like, really? She, the one who cheated on Pacey, the one who took the test and cheated. And you know what I mean? And like, she's like, oh, you can wear that, you can wear those, you can do this, you can do that. And I'm like, shut up, Andy. Like, you know, it's a very tricky thing to, and especially back then, you know, we're talking about like 23 years ago, right? Around that, 22, 23 years ago. The talk about, like, there are so many misconceptions nowadays with mental health and mental issues, and like whenever they like any show has any character with a mental illness. My camera's about to turn off. That's great. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, shows nowadays have characters with mental issues, and even till this day it's complicated and sometimes they make mistakes. So we're talking about a show that has 22 years old, you know, that is 22 years old. So things are not going to be as good in terms of talking about mental health. Up until this point, previous season, I think they handle it very well, right? But in terms of like a nut house, a mental patient, you know, this type of ways of talking, which is very consistent with the time that this was shot, it's kind of like, okay, I can take that. I can like understand that different times, different language, we evolve, we grow. Not gonna hold it against them, you know. But the thing is that as a character, Andy is coming off as very irritating and annoying, you know, and I don't know if they want to make the excuse later on that is her mental health, the one that is put in this, because at the end of the day, whether if you have a mental illness, you still do have a personality, right? And not just because you have some type of disorder that has not been specified for her. I don't know if she's bipolar or whatever. That is not always an excuse for your type of behavior, you know. And sometimes I feel like they just make her do all these wild, crazy things and just excuse it as it's part of her mental issues, you know. And I'm not okay with that. And like, I'm not gonna shine away from criticizing Andy as a character just because she has a mental illness or she has a mental illness background or something like that, right? Because like, she's coming off as very judgmental, you know. She lies all the time, and like, she's not honest, and she's now in this, you know, group where she's supposed to hold like the standards for good behavior when she doesn't have a good behavior, you know. So I feel like her character is all over the place, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I think they need to do something with that. And then you have Jack, that was not on this episode. Why wasn't him on this episode? I demand my child to be back and not miss a single episode. It's not fair, okay? Bring him back. Anyways, so what I'm hoping for the next few episodes, I don't know. I want to see where the Pacey Jen thing is going. And also for the Jen and this possible sister she might have to come back, and so we can see what the hell is happening, you know. So yeah, this was more like a type of filler episode, which, you know, it's a 20 how many episodes a season. I don't know what's the season has 23 episodes, so there's gonna be filler episodes. You can shine away from those, so there is that. But yeah, for now I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys liked my reaction. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you love Dawson's Creek. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction is always posted first on Patreon, in case you guys want to check that out. Link, as always, will be in the description down below. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys continue supporting. And for now, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time for more reaction videos for Dawson's Creek. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.